Welcome to this week's LinkedIn Updates video, where I'll be sharing the latest updates and changes taking place on the LinkedIn platform. And there's one change in particular that you need to focus in on within the settings on your LinkedIn account. My name is Wally McCarthy, and I'm a LinkedIn consultant. I help my clients achieve success on the LinkedIn platform so they can seize the opportunities that come with using LinkedIn. So the first update I have for you this week is to do with a new analytics feature on the LinkedIn platform, and that is the saves and sends feature. So now LinkedIn have rolled out this piece of analytics, which will allow you to get more insight on the content that you are publishing on the platform. So from a saves perspective, you'll be able to see how many people are saving your content. And then from a sends perspective, you'll be able to see how many people are sharing within the DMs the post that you have created on LinkedIn. And this is really important because it's more than just likes and comments. It's seeing the impact that your content is having within the platform itself. So from a saves perspective, the majority of saves really are probably around tips or checklists. So if you're seeing a lot of saves taking place for the content that you're producing, that's an opportunity for you to focus in maybe in creating a lead magnet based on one of those checklists or tips that you are creating. And from a sends perspective, obviously that is generating an additional level of conversation for your reader within LinkedIn. So maybe you should expand a little bit further on the topic, maybe embrace LinkedIn newsletters, LinkedIn articles. But most importantly, it is very important that you focus on these two new features because, as I say, it's more than just likes and comments. It's really giving you further insight on how your content is been saved and sent across the platform and the impact it is having on the reader on LinkedIn. The next update I have for you this week is to do with company pages and the verification. LinkedIn are now expanding the verification. So if you do have a premium company plan or subscription on the platform, you can now apply for that small tick and shield icon next to your company name. So this will add further credibility to the page itself, but also obviously for your company. And it's a really important thing to apply for. So it will make a big difference in how people perceive your company and your page on LinkedIn. So that is now available to everybody that has a premium account on the company pages on LinkedIn. The next update I have for you, number 3 for this week, is to do with LinkedIn are now displaying your Duolingo test scores directly on your profile. So if languages are really an important thing for your selling or attracting clients, or maybe within your global business, this update is worth considering. It's also worth noting that your score, once if it increases within the Duolingo app, it will automatically update on the LinkedIn profile that you have on LinkedIn. So if you are using Duolingo, your score will be now available within the LinkedIn profile that you have. So keep a lookout for it, especially if you are in international markets, because it will really help you kind of stand out when people view your LinkedIn profile. The next update is to do with AI and what LinkedIn are rolling out next, and it's focusing in on the job interview area on the platform. So now LinkedIn are using AI to offer individuals that may apply for a job that do tick all the boxes in the sense of that become a top match for the role that they've applied. They are offering an AI mock-up interview. So this is a really interesting feature that LinkedIn are rolling out. So once you apply for the job, you'll be automatically brought across to this new feature, which is AI interview, and it will ask you various questions based on the job description, but also the skills that they need you to have in place. So it's a really good feature that LinkedIn are offering for people applying for jobs on LinkedIn. So it will really help you gain a level of practice before the real interview takes place if you're chosen to attend an interview. So LinkedIn are really doing a lot of work on AI, and you can really see that taking place within the jobs area on the platform. So if you do have that premium level subscription on LinkedIn and you are applying for jobs and you are a top match for the job in question, you should come across this AI job interview piece once you apply for the job. The next update, and this is a really important change that everybody on the LinkedIn platform needs to be aware of. From the 3rd of November, LinkedIn will be updating their terms of service. So for a number of countries and regions, this is going to have a huge impact. LinkedIn will be using your data, such as your profile details and public posts, but more importantly, do bear in mind, they will not be using your private messages. But what they will be doing with this data is they will be training their Gen AI models with this data. And this is taking place from the 3rd of November. However, you do have a chance and an opportunity to turn this off. And this will result in LinkedIn not having access to the data, such as the profile data and your LinkedIn content. So what you need to do if you don't want LinkedIn using your data for their Gen AI models, what you have to do is go to your settings and review the data for Gen AI improvements and make sure that is turned off. It's automatically turned on, so you do need to take the action of turning it off. So when you do view the data for Gen AI improvements within the settings of the data privacy section on your LinkedIn profile, it will be showing as green, and you need to turn that off. And once you have that turned off, LinkedIn will not be able to use your data from your profile or the content that you publish on LinkedIn. So really do decide whether you want to take that off, because from the 3rd of November, LinkedIn will be using that data to train their Gen AI models. So there are all the updates I have for you this week. If you're not already following me on LinkedIn, click the follow button on my LinkedIn profile, because I share daily tips and insights on LinkedIn so that you can get the most out of the LinkedIn platform.